Let me begin with a bit of background with Viva Concepts and how it came about. It has about 25 to 28 years of experience behind About What You're to See. It is information that comes from business textbooks. It's from the business side of dentistry, not the dental side of dentistry. When you take a look at running a business, the amount of education that we've been given since time immemorial in dental school is almost zero. Afterwards, one can gather information from seminars, consultants, Henry Scheinrabs, and what have you, colleagues. But at the end of the day, there's a very precise system and business laws that expand and grow any business long term. This presentation is on the residual impact of your office over a long period of time. The sooner you start, the better. Viva was developed to handle these four basic laws. The laws come from textbooks from Pepperdine University, USC, Harvard Business School, and what have you. A lot of culmination of information to make it compact in visual form so that it can be easily understood. Realize that our system puts these in place to build a practice for not just the short term, but the long haul. That being said, let's cover the first four business laws. These laws are inherent in any business, and there are only four of them. These four laws, once understood, is where your marketing efforts and your business efforts should be directed to. This first presentation or slide shows the four business laws. The first one being customer acquisition. You will always have to acquire customers no matter what business you're in. It certainly makes sense. Most businesses will acquire customers through word of mouth because it's the cheapest and it's also the best form of marketing. However, at the end of the day, you're going to be acquiring customers and it's going to cost you. There is a cost to this customer acquisition for any business. You have websites, demand force, search engine optimization, direct mail, Yelp, you name it. There's many facets where you'll be paying for that acquisition. The average cost of acquisition is important for any practitioner as this is what drives the revenue in your practice and the growth of it. At the end of the day, you don't have much choice. If you don't have much of a patient base, you have to market externally. It's a given. The average cost for acquisition in terms of your gross income is around 4 to 7% of your annual gross. Or you can look at it on a monthly basis, which would be your monthly gross. So if you're grossing $50,000 a month or $100,000 a month, take an average of about 4 to 5% of that. If it's $100,000 a month, you're going to be spending about $5,000 a month for your marketing, up to $7,000 a month. That being said, once you acquire the consumer, the next business law is called consumer sales, which is down here. And consumer sales in our industry is called treatment acceptance. Now, that can vary widely from office to office. If there's a system in place, which Viva has developed, then the case acceptance can literally go up by 75%, 2 times as much, or 3 times as much. 2 doctors on the same block, both are receiving 25 new patients a month. One office is doing $650,000 a year, the other one's doing $1.4 million a year. What's the difference? The difference happens to be in case acceptance and also in retaining those customers to come back to get further case acceptance. So that's business law number 2. It will never go away. The next one is up here called consumer retention and reactivation. This is by far the most important law by a factor of 10. Once you get a consumer and you've acquired them, and then you've sold them something, they go into your database or your patient files. Those patient files are dynamic beyond belief. This is the crux of the Viva system, is how do you retain your consumer to get them back in for reactivation and residual income and more referrals. We'll talk a lot about that in this presentation. The next one is called a positive experience. That's not necessarily Yelp. While Yelp is today's, quote, positive experience, a positive experience has been around for time immemorial for any business. Empires have been built on word of mouth positive experience. Everyone knows what that is. Let's call it a touch point. Whether it's the first call at reception, the x-rays being taken, or the treatment acceptance and the interaction of the doctor with the patient. Call it patient manners or doctor manners with the patient. All those factors evolve into what we call a positive experience. Those are the 4 business laws. They will always be there. You acquire the consumer, and then when they come in, you must sell them. And once you sell them, they go into a database called consumer retention and reactivation. And after that, the umbrella over all of it is they must have a positive experience with your business. Those 4 factors do one thing to your business. This next diagram shows the importance of these 4 business laws. They grow the database. The database is the crux of a practice. And I'm done for this presentation.